Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly creative build comp overview. Sorry about that, the moth just flew right in front of my face. Anyway, today's theme was Floating Island. And of course, my secondary theme was Triangle. So I made a triangular floating island. And then added to that because I got bored and didn't know what else to do. So I brought the Trigons back. Also, I don't... No idea what this was supposed to be. Just a character on a floating island. Like I said, I just got bored and made things. Anyway, next up we have Roblox Champ, who has a very fantastical sky and wondrous floating island. Of course, it's not a complete floating island because, yeah, it gets cut off by the size of the plot. But that's to be expected in these build comps, and is often taken advantage of to get away with builds that look more detailed, because you can have it more detail on it and not worry about things like the back, because there is no back. Anyway, next up we have I don't know how to pronounce that. Ooh, oh, they actually have a minecart and everything down here. But yeah, they have... Oh, there's the rest of the mine shaft. We have a house with a tree. And yeah, you can't spawn mobs. Not anymore, not since the wandering camel incident. I wonder if the camel is still out there. Yeah, probably. Anyway, next up we have Zaba with their amazing floating prism islands. Or not prism, cone islands. Sorry. It's a bit late, I'm not thinking straight. Yeah, there's a very nice tree as well. But, yeah. Anyway. Next we have that girl, Sarah, who made a floating island of, very red. And it's obviously a floating island, I'm not picking up what the details are here. Yeah. Anyway, next up we have Schmilky000. Ooh. Doesn't look like they actually got to finish their floating island. It looks like they were gonna make it a base, though. Oh. Yeah. Running out of time is a thing that happens to people a lot. Anyway, next up we have Tho7. Another, well, this is actually more of a wonky cone shape, yeah. And then very flat on the top. Someone obviously flattened off the top for their own purposes. I don't know why I keep trying to open doors like it actually work. Also, I don't know why I'm Not in spectator mode at all times. Anyway, next up we have H Smarty, who made a cave on a floating island. Looks like there's some blue veins in this rock. Probably diamond. Who knows though? I mean, yeah, it is. There are diamonds in this rock, but I don't know if that's the intention or not. Anyway, next up we have Hollow Queen, who, yeah. Yeah, you gotta start the map over at this point. There's no point in continuing if you kill the lava. But yeah. Very nice little islands. Ooh, hollow on the inside. Anyway. Next up we have Tibbles, who made a more mystical, magical floating island. And a very tall one. Oh, right, Anyway, I wasn't falling. I'm in spectator mode. Yeah, this looks like someone just threw a bunch of floating islands together to make a tower. It is also magical, so, you know, probably. Anyway, next up we have Game Meroli 13, who made a few floating islands. And, yeah, pretty nice. Anyway, next up we have Infradev, who actually made a nice fallen tree on the island. It's actually kind of amazing. Yeah. Anyway, next we have Mr. Kane Zero, who built a house on a floating island. Yeah. Looks like they also tried to do triangle. Tried to fit the triangle thing. Though, of course, I think I nailed the triangle look by having it be a triangular pyramid instead of a square base pyramid. Or would it be a diamond shaped based pyramid? I can never really tell with these. Anyway, moving on to the winners. Okay. So, in third place, I need to remember where everything is, because I sometimes don't remember. Okay. I remember now. Okay. In third place, we have Zaba with her floating. Oh boy, I went into the clouds. Into the glass clouds. That's bad. It's bad for the vision. It hurts a lot. But yeah, however, the build does not hurt my eyes. It's just if you fly through the glass. Yeah, a very nice build. Anyway, we also have HH Smarty in third place. Ow. I need to stop doing that. With their cave. Anyway, right, in second place, we have Roblox Champ 6969 with their amazing floating island. And in first place, we have this magical tower of islands by Tables, or Tibbles, or Tibbles. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, goodbye!